So in this example, I want to talk quickly about how we're going to do an analog input. So again, I have a potentiometer here that can produce values. When we're talking about analog input, these devices can produce values between 0 and 1023. But we need to keep in mind that our analog output, so when we're talking about our LED, can only do values between 0 and 255. So again, that's our analog output value. So in this case, the LED. It's important that when we're looking at the code that's provided, we need to know that we can use the serial monitor to read in those values. So as I start the simulation, if you have your code open, I know it'll be a little bit difficult to see your circuit or get access to it. But when I click the serial monitor, it'll actually give me the sensor value. So in this case, the wiper on the potentiometer is turned all the way full, and you can see that the output is 255, or the maximum amount to that device. Now, if I close the code, I just need to move this over slightly so that I can see both. When I open that code one again, and I have the serial monitor open, and I click on analog, you can see that as I change the values down to 0, you can see that my sensor is 0 and the output is now 0. There's one line of code here that the Arduino is able to do, and that actually maps a value. So when I'm reading in the sensor value on pin A0, so again, when we're talking about reading an analog, we're only using A0 to A5. When I read in that value, what this command does, or this function, it takes our value that we're reading in, which is going to be between 0 and 1023. So again, the two values are the lower range and the higher range of what you expect to get. And then what it'll actually do is return a value between 0 and 255 for this example.